Tech some credit. We had a chance early in the game, had them down. They never quit. Even in the second half, the 8 or 9 minute mark, we got them down, 9 or 10 points again. But Bracy and Boykins and Gene, those are all really good players. Their best 3 players found a way to help keep them in that game. I really thought for the most part, the first half we were pretty good. We were very efficient. Got the ball inside, got it to the foul line. If I remember correctly, the first half, we shoot 17, is that right? 17 free throws the first half to their none. That's being very, very aggressive. Driving the ball to the paint and throwing to the paint. And got them in some foul trouble. Got Boykin some foul trouble and Gene some foul trouble. Second half, I just felt this way about that 8 or 9 minute mark. It's still a 9 or 10 point game. I just felt like that we didn't play with that same urgency and that same energy that you got to play with. We missed some shots, and they got going because of transition. Even though you look at their stats, they only shoot 38% the second half. But take those 4 or 5 layups they got in transition. And that was the difference in the game. It allowed them to get back. And, I'll never tell my team this, but I know fatigue become a factor right there. I'm playing whatever numbers I'm playing. And it was a factor getting back in transition. Bracy's a handful. He's a good guard. He's tough. He's quick. And Hollingsworth guarded him as well as he can be guarded for a young guy now. He goes 6 for 19. Hollingsworth picks up his 3rd foul early in that second half and still managed to play him and guard him. I don't think he ever picked up his 4th, did he? He get his 4th? No. So give him some credit. I thought Justin was really good in that first half. He made a huge play that'll go unnoticed when Bearden missed those 2 free throws. He's the guy that back tipped that ball and allowed us to get that rebound and get 2 more shots. I thought Dwight was a horse all day long. 16 and 15, I thought he was loaded in there. And again, I know he got fatigued. I know he did. He's a guy at the back of that defense. Those guys driving that rim. But again, he can't afford to get fatigued. We have no room for that. As a team, as a coach, you got to find ways to win games somehow. And we found a way to win a game against a very good Louisiana Tech team. Put it behind us and get ready for the next one. Questions?
Coach, that first half, you guys shot 52% from the field. Second half, about 30.3%. I think their 1-3 zone kind of caused you guys some problems.
I think they came out of that 1-3-1. I think we scored against it. Darius kind of got going, hit a couple threes. We got inside to Dwight. I think we were pretty efficient against it if you go back and break it down. They started that second half in it. I think we became inefficient and not as efficient after that point. I just think that, and again, I'll never tell my team this, we just weren't sharp. And you got to have, it's called offensive toughness. You preach defense and rebounding toughness. You got to have some offensive toughness. And I didn't think we had that as much as you got to have it against good quality teams.
So when you brought Dwight here, these are the kind of games you expected?
Well, I don't know about expected. Maybe remember he averaged 1.7 a game for Kansas. 1.7. So did I expect that? I don't know. Did I hope that? Maybe so. I think it's more than any of us could expect it. But after I saw him a little bit, I thought he had a chance to help us for sure. And he's done that. And he's learning how to do this now. He's learning how to play a little bit, stay out of foul trouble. Because remember his first game he played, what happened? I think he played 11 minutes and four fouls. So he's gotten better at doing that. Him and Justin both. I can't afford to lose in one of those guys. I thought Merrick was good for us off the bench. I thought he brought some energy. I thought he added to it and made some plays that gave our team some energy.
Jake tweaked an ankle or foot, or do you know?
Sprained his ankle. That's all I know. Don't know how bad it is. How many minutes did he play? 16 minutes. How many of those came in the first half? Anybody know? How many first half Jake had? I got that stat. 8. He got 8 second half. I just know when he went out, he couldn't come back in.
Coach, you mentioned the rebound. Was that something, kind of the lack thereof in the second half that you kind of got on him about?
You know, no, I don't get on to him about. We all know what's important. Hey, I'm just trying to get it to the finish line. For the most part, here's what I feel. I feel like these guys are working hard. They're trying. And again, I can't talk about fatigue. I can't talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it to them. But I'm realistic too. They're running in 4 post guys, and we're playing those 2. But Dwight jumped up there in that traffic and rebounded a bunch of those tough rebounds tonight. And again, Louisiana Tech's long along that baseline. You know, Big White's he's a big, long, tall young man in there.
It seemed like Bearden sat for a lot of the second half.
I didn't think he was playing very well. You know, I didn't think, you know, as I told him, it's not playing well. I don't judge you how you don't play based on, you know, do you make a shot or not make a shot. I'm playing based on effort. I just didn't think his effort was great. You know, as I told him, I thought the first half when we got up, I thought he's the one who got a little bit too loose. It allowed them to make some plays to kind of cut that thing back to 9. But we need everybody. He's got to play well for us to be as good as we can be for a lot of reasons.
Coach, in recent memory, you've been on the losing end of these kind of closer games. So how does it feel to finally win one of these closer ones?
Well, you want to win them all. You know, close, not close. You know, bottom line's W or L. Would we rather had a 10-point win? Yeah, it'd be easier. Everybody would probably be more relaxed. But at the end of the day, it's a W and it's L. And, you know, one coaching thing you'll take from this close game is like Tavion pulling up with a 5-point lead over there with a minute 20 to go, wherever it was. Minute to go, you know, basically pull it out and they got to foul you, and we don't have to worry about going to that TV monitor late to see whose ball it is. But that's one of those learning moments for him. None of us can fault his effort, the effort he plays with.
You guys were outscored on the fast break 10-0 in the second half. Is that something that...
I think it's just what I just talked about. All that I've talked about. I think it's a part of it. You know, number one, you don't get as many stops. You're not getting out. And you get a little bit fatigued. You don't sprint as well as you did early in that game. I think that's all part of it. And again, Bracey kept coming downhill at us. He set a bunch the first half. Him and Boykins both set a bunch the first half. I don't know what their minutes were, but I know Boykins set a bunch the first half. Those guys had fresh legs second half. And Bracey's in attack mode. Again, he's as good as there is in this league. Attacking that rim, attacking that basket. I don't know if there's anybody better than him.
These are the kind of games you'll expect at the top of Conference USA this year. Y'all play in the middle, UAB, obviously Montech, Marshall. You expect a lot of games that are going to come down to these last 1 or 2 possessions.
Well, you know this. It's such a small margin for error for us. I wish I could sit here and say that we come down the stretch and have nice, comfortable, relaxing leads, but that's not who we are. This league at the top is good. Like I say, Louisiana Tech was picked 2nd or 3rd in the league, and they're a good team. And again, I don't even want to talk about it, but everybody knows what we're fighting. Everybody knows what we're fighting with, and for our guys to fight and come out there with the W, what we're fighting with, hey. Yes, we can play better, but I can't ask for any more than they're giving us effort-wise, toughness-wise.